Why you?
Excuse me?
You're a mainframe software engineer. You certainly don't build anything.
Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. FUD.
That is what the IBM team is hoping to instill in Cardiff Electric. It's psychological warfare.
You're saying that your past failures in this area somehow qualify you to spearhead the Cardiff PC program.
This is not Gordon's element. He doesn't have the confidence to make it through something like this.
Just so we're clear, if you do decide to open this binder, you'll be the first one that goes to jail.
She's a bit shell-shocked because she wasn't prepared for any of this, but at the same time doesn't like people trying to assert their authority over her.
We're not here for you, so why don't you just tell us?
Look, I don't need to look at your BIOS because I'm not interested in copying garbage.
Dale, no lawyers.
Why? I know what you're gonna say.
Dale and Joe have a history. Dale knows how complicated Joe is, how ambitious he is. If this ever goes to trial, you'll lose. You have nothing.
What exactly are we building? I think it's a really emotional moment when Joe reveals his plan because Cameron sort of bet everything on this horse and has envisioned and daydreamed about this groundbreaking machine that she's gonna build. She's kind of heartbroken at that moment.
What are you talking about? Pure megahertz here? These are the things that really get Gordon excited. And 2 times fast, half the price. If this is a challenge, I'll take it. We could crank up the crystal. Joe, that's interesting.
Joe does this on purpose. He's very calculating. He throws that problem out there knowing that Gordon's going to grab a pen and start scribbling equations to try and figure it out.
I don't think you appreciate the opportunity we have here.
I heard all about it. Have fun, make money.
Joe can't control Cameron. She's as formidable as he is.
Everything between Joe and Cameron is a power play. There's just so much intellectual competition.
It occurs to me that you think you can do whatever you want here. And contrary to what you might think, I know what code looks like.
Joe coming in and trying to invade her space just makes her feel a little bit trapped. And she's like, all right, you're gonna be in here?
What are you doing?
You need to clear my mind. I'm gonna use you for my advantage.
What happens with Cameron is messy. That's not what he came down there to do. He came down there to get her writing the BIOS. So he leaves that room being like, that was a bigger mess than I wished I'd have made.
And we know nothing about that girl or what she's capable of.
You're right. Once she writes the BIOS code, we should cut her loose.
Here we are. This is you.
I love the scene where Gordon gets his own office. You really see healthy ego start to spread its wings in Gordon, and he starts to feel like he could be more.
Look who's moving up in the world.
And he takes that home to Donna, and she genuinely loves that in Gordon.
Oh, look at you, big shot.
I think there's a lot of hope that maybe this will be the thing that fixes their relationship. Maybe this will be the thing that lets him be more present at home with her and the girls.
What's happened? We just lost Granger to IBM.
We're being raided. Let me help. I know this business.
Well, son, this is about relationships. It's something you wouldn't understand.
He only thinks 2 or 3 chess moves forward.
Tell me you have a plan, Joe.
He's not a master manipulator in that sense.
Wow. That's the first time that Gordon realizes that he's still kind of figuring it out too. He's making things up. You were just pretending. He's really taking bigger risks, and that starts to make Gordon very, very nervous.
With Joe McMillan, there's a very thin line between reality and magic. I was 9. There were some boys in my school who used to chase me. I don't think they meant to chase me off the roof. Are the events false? Possibly. But he opens his heart to them. Tomorrow, I will show up at 7 a.m., and I will keep going. Something tells me you both need this just as much as I do. Progress depends on unreasonable people making the world fit us, not the other way around. Now let's get back to work.
Gordon feels like some of what Joe said resonated with him. This is his destiny, and this may be his last chance to get there.
Cameron was coming back to work, so she wasn't convinced by that speech, but it made her like Joe more.
Joe's feeling relief. He has these very fragile alliances with both Gordon and Cameron, and he's been able to keep them showing up for work. And that is enough of a victory for that day.